Hey family, hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Girl KD, the Oracle. Big KD, not the motherfucking little one. I had a dream last night that was really wicked, and I pray to God that nobody watching this is enduring this or going to endure this. But in my dream, there was a young woman who basically ended her relationship with a young man. And he did not take that very lightly. He didn't take it well at all. He did not take the rejection well at all. Um, it was so bad to the point where he was attempting to burn her house down with her and her children in it, um, following her, stalking, kind of like my last video. If you watch my last video, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go ahead and uh, go back a few notches and check that video out. But this young man was going through hell on high water to find a way to ruin her because she said simply she didn't want to be with him. And that is a very scary situation. And I mean, the dream was very vivid, um, to the point where it was like when I woke up, I'm like, whoa. But I pray that no one is enduring that. And if you are, if you have broken up with someone or walked away from a situation, do not, I repeat, do not double back, especially if you've broken up with this person and they're acting like everything is all good and showing no signs. That is a red flag itself. Because in this dream, this young man tried to play it smooth until it was too late. Uh, but with that being said, the young lady and her children were safe, heavily protected, and heavily guarded by the Most High. So if you are in a situation of that, or a domestic violence situation, or a separation of some sort, please be prayed up. Um, Keep your energy very, 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 very high vibrational, um, because that dream was crazy, and I felt like I needed to share that with someone on here. Um, let's get right into this. It says you need to recharge your crystals. Some people are wearing crystals, um, religious jewelry, spiritual jewelry, things like that. Recharge them. They need to be recharged. It says, I've caused enough pain and confusion. And there is the start of it all. I've caused enough pain and confusion. Lord. Somebody was at my door. Not one, but two. That could be pertaining to a lot of things. I'm just getting this overall out. Be quick. You have healing hands. So whoever I'm talking to, you have a spiritual connection, a very close connection with the Most High. You have healing in your hands, whether you know it or not. You place your hands on people to pray. Things that you touch flourish. What they say, everything I touch turn to gold. You have that touch. You have the Midas touch. Cheaters never win. So maybe you decided to leave somebody in the past because they cheated on you, or they were cheating in some type of way, whether that be a video game, card game, gambling, relationship. The cheater never wins. The cheater never wins. I miss you. Before I even open it, I miss you. 555, angel numbers. Okay. Somebody is heavenly protected by their angels. Locked in. You and God locked in. You and spirit locked in. Okay. Okay. Oop, couple. Let's get another one. Trust no one. You have trust no one. Remember, I said that this person is going to be acting nonchalant, like nothing is happening, but their world is crumbling down. Everything around them is turning to shit. Everything that they're touching is fading, leaving, dying, or just being taken from them. I wish I could. Trust no one. I wish I could. You wish you could trust somebody. You wish you had somebody that you could sit back and talk to. Somebody here is a loner. You rather be by yourself than with a crowd or with anybody because you feel safer there. You feel protected there. And you know what? You're there for a reason. And you, in fact, are. Your angels are here. Trust no one. Don't leave me. There's that person. Be very careful because they're not ready to let go of that situation with you. They're not ready. 88 could be significant. I'm so in love. So this person has a fatal attraction to you. And ladies, they go both ways, but this particular situation is geared towards a woman. You don't know who you've ever come across that has fallen in love with you and you rejected them, or somebody that was mesmerized by your beauty or your energy or your inner peace or your inner person, and they're drawn to you and you've rejected them. So be very careful of that because that can be fatal and detrimental to you and the ones you love around you, especially if you have children. Called to be a lawyer, somebody in school, and if not the lawyer, just the system itself. You could be wanting to be a cop, something pertaining to law. You want to be a judge. Remember God's promise. Ooh. So if you walked away from a person or a situation and you feel by yourself, you're there for a reason, like I said. Remember God's promise. And you personally know what God's promise to you was, because for everybody it's different. If God promised you wealth, if God promised you a child, if God promised you love, healing, renewal, acceptance, remember what God promised you. Because no matter if it took you 2 days, no matter if it took you 2 weeks or 2 years, it's going to happen. It's an inevitable feeling, it's an inevitable thing. Rewarded ones, put in the work and enjoy the fruits of your labors. Remember God's promise, what He promised you, it will happen. Put in that work. And if you are dealing with shared mental telepathy, so you can read somebody, you and someone else are really in tune with each other, or you can just feel like you can read people's minds, or you're actually are reading people's minds that you're around and they find that weird, but it's from the Most High. Restart, reset, redirect equals rewards. So that setback of you being alone, you rejecting someone and resetting your life and redirecting in another situation or another direction is going to equal your rewards. And earth angels, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You are very, very heavily protected and guarded. You're an earth angel. And it came up twice. I can't make this up. Direction, spirit guide, earth angel. So if you're not an earth angel yourself, you are around an earth angel who is going to give you a sense of direction, um, a sense of clarity, internal clarity, and a peace of mind. I like this energy. But just make sure you're separating yourself from all the negative energy. You want to purify yourself. Keep your vibrations really high. Pray, meditate, whatever works for you, because for everybody, it's different strokes for different folks, like they say. Watch, fight, and pray. And I'm gonna end that right there. I just felt like I needed to get that out for somebody somewhere, and I hope it touched the right ears and the right heart and the right spirit, the right soul. And as always, y'all, the energy don't lie. Stay prayed up, be vigilant, and know that God can and He will, because it's about to be your time. All right, y'all. Till next time.